know what?
Hey, shout out Drake, and she said expectations are just that. If someone can't meet your expectations once you verbally voice that, then it's only one thing to do after that.
No,
Get the fuck out.
Hold on.
All right.
Thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. But this was what my whole show was about last night. The word expectations. We just need to throw that out there. Stop talking about expectations because there's a difference between expectations and standards. The problem with expectations, and this is what I coach and what I teach, the problem with expectations is what you believe the other person should do. So when you bring expectations on a person in a relationship anyway, you're bound to drill down in the first place because it's based on your belief on what that person should do and their behaviors. You putting expectations on people and they don't even know that they got this. Like, you don't know them, they don't know you when I'm talking in the beginning of the stages, but you already put them up against something that you don't even know if they could fulfill. So therefore, if they don't fulfill your expectations because you felt that they should be acting and moving a certain way, now when they don't meet your expectations that you put on them, now it's their fault. It's the problem. That's why people should stop putting expectations, stop using the word expectation.
Yeah, but that is your expectations, though.
But
everybody comes in a relationship with expectations.
Maybe requirements is a better word.
Standards.
No. Standards.
Yeah, regardless, though.
It's just semantics
you keep
at that point.
No,
it's really semantics.
That is not.
Because the thing is, all right.
The problem is that people interchange everything and they start misusing, misdefining, and everything else based off of what society done put out there. And it's not semantics. Those are two definitions that should be used in two different ways.
You put your kids in school for expectations for them to learn. They might stick to the standard to get fucking past the goddamn class. So when we come into a relationship, we got expectations. You don't say them out loud. You fucking got them in your head, like, cause everybody being phony in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their representative and shit like this. You the nice guy, you this, you listening, and you're paying attention. Even the girl doing goofy shit, she might be cooking and all that other shit. And then your expectations is there. Your expectations is the beginning of the fucking relationship. And then shit start dropping. That's when you like, my expectations was what you was doing in the beginning. Cause somebody ain't gonna show you something and then you like, oh, that's all you got? I'm expecting you to do more. No, you knew what you got into when you was with that person. So either it's here and go down, but you ain't expecting them to do more each time. Well, men ain't. I don't know.
So let's
Y'all
go back to the school thing that you said. So when you send your kid to school, you expect them to learn.
Expectations is for them to get learn.
And so when they come back and don't learn nothing, who do you blame?
No, we talking about standards and expectations.
No.
I ain't blame is on who.
You blame the teacher.
I don't blame.
No, you don't blame the teacher.
I'm answering Tyrell. So you blame the teacher.
But
why? You can't blame the teacher because
I'm not saying
no, not you. But I'm saying you're right. People will blame the teacher. No. The teacher has the same curriculum
for the whole
teaches
class.
The same whole class. Yeah. So why your kid was the only one that came out done? Because it's your kid. Because you expected.
Yes.
No.
I expected him. I said I send my child to school with expectations on him to learn. Exactly. Not I don't have expectations on this teacher to teach my child.
But 9 times out of 10, even with that, you saw what your kid can do,
right?
So you expect him to exceed.
Exactly.
So when you show me that, I expect this.
Yeah,
it ain't like I'm starting off and not knowing. No, I'm saying
no matter who the teacher is, there ain't expectations.
What
on
I'm
that
saying,
teacher.
what he's saying is basically at the beginning of relationships, most people show their best self at the beginning. So now I expect this or even more, and then when you dumb yourself down from that, it's like okay, so. Like I'm expecting this. I mean, everybody go into it with expectations, requirements, whatever it may be. Everybody maybe have minimum. My requirements may be lower than yours or lower than his or whatever like that.
Or more.
But then you might show me something different. Like okay, damn. Now my requirements is now I'm going to say we don't make it. Now my requirements in the next relationship is even more because I've seen something different. You know what I mean? So now.
Because y'all still misusing different words again. So going back to what y'all saying. The expectation, that's on y'all. Y'all expected that person to keep doing it. If they didn't, that's not on them. That's on you because you had high expectations of this person.
That's what we just said.
But it's not on them.
It is.
You can't show me you a winner and then stop winning.
Right. You can't show me you're a hooper. That's like if me and Antron go out to play ball. Let me give you give you a man logic. Antron, me and him go out and play ball. He put up 30. I'm expecting him to put up at least 25 the next goddamn game.
Okay.
So I come out there with expectations of him playing good. He go out there and like, hey man, and he don't say, he like, yeah, pick me up, man, I'm on my way. But he go out there and just throwing this shit out of bounds and throwing the ball in between his fucking legs to the hoop. My expectations was him the ball.
Your expectations were unreasonable.
Or the expectations was
you expecting him the ball. It's unreasonable.
No. But what I'm saying,
what are you saying?
Again, that was your.
That's a terrible example
feeling.
because I didn't say feelings.
No,
I seen what he's capable of.
And maybe I delivered it on more than one occasion. Maybe it was like a few times. And that's like, all right, this is what he does.
Yeah,
now.
I'm picking him up.
Yeah.
I want
Okay.
Now I just fall off, and this is like, no. Eventually,
no, not fall off. You do it on purpose. You not even trying. You walking up the court.
That's what I'm saying.
So my expectation was you to play at least as hard as you did last time.
Right.
You might not be able to do the same things, but at least show me the same effort. Right. So expectations is the effort that I expect from you, and you don't show it. So therefore, boom, you ain't doing the same effort.
Effort is the most important word in that.
But the thing is, expectations is effort because you hoping somebody put in the effort. And expectation.
If you've been doing it, don't lay off the effort. Don't slow that down. How is it my fault that you stopped giving effort?
No. It's your fault that you, based on what you were feeling, how you hyped yourself up on somebody else.
We didn't hype ourselves up.
That's like you getting hired. That's like a job. Look, listen. That's like a job hiring you, and you have all these attributes and everything, and you get hired, and you performing at a high level, and you doing your job, and then at some point you like, I know I told y'all all this, and I was doing all this, and I did all this at the beginning, but I don't really want to do all that now, and I just want to do this. I want to do the bare minimum. How is that my fault for hiring you? And you told me what you was going to do. And not only did you tell me.
Because telling and doing is.
Okay, but not only did you tell me you was doing these things right at the beginning. Not on because
I was doing it, but it wasn't a requirement.
What do you mean?
Exactly. But the thing is, my expectations is for you to complete your job.
Well, you shouldn't. No.
See, that's what women get that. That's where we get because they start feeling like now
required. Now that's a whole nother subject.
When they get comfortable.
That's another word. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. We're interchanging these words.
No.
Requirements are a different word than expectation.
Yes, we said that. But expectations is what we came in with.
If you
and that's the problem.